For those of you out there who are listening to this, do not know the name Lyle Barnett or the voice. He is the reigning U.S. Nationals champion in Pro Mod, and a little bit of a change in the off-season as far as what cars were available to you and whatnot. You had a deal put together with the Chip Kings team, right? Come out this weekend. You guys were testing, found a couple things wrong with the car, had some family things come up with some of your crew, and just decided, you know what, better to come back at the next race when things are ready to go.
That's right. Yeah, Justin Carmack, my crew chief, welcomed his first child into the world this week, and I felt it was better that concentrated on his family, and we'll sit out and try to bring it back later this year. So we're not counting the Chip King crew out, but it won't be here.
Well, we're glad that you could join us up here in the booth, and we get our first look here at Pro Mod this weekend, and we're going to start things out with somebody who's won a lot of championships in a lot of different cars and a lot of different classes. Rickie Smith is going to kick things off for us along with Stan Shelton and Marcus Birt, and I'm trying to figure out who's in lane number one.
I missed that. That's Jason Lee driving.
That is Jason.
Yep, Manny Baginga's Big Red Fred.
Big Red Fred has been rewrapped.
It's no longer red.
Yeah, it's now Big White. What do they call it? What do they call his cars? The lard machines, yeah, right? Jason Lee, he's out of California. Works in the meatpacking industry out there. Tricky Ricky in lane number 2. That is a nitrous car. I believe that's the only nitrous car on property.
That is the only one. And that was common for Ricky and I the past couple of years. Most of the time he was the only nitrous car. All of the time I was the only twin turbo car.
All of the time would be correct. Stan Shelton in lane 3, as you mentioned, went to the final here last year, and Marcus Birt is over there in lane number 4.
This is Marcus's first NHRA national event. Jason Lee's also. And I told him leading up to this, I said, dude, you just go up there and do your job. This is the 4-wide's probably not the best place to make your first laps in an NHRA Pro Mod car, but Marcus is a great driver, and I'm sure he'll do well. We've got nobody in.
When Jason Lee was up on the throttle before Rickie Smith even
Marcus
got
Birt on a good one.
Everybody's reaction times kind of suffered there. Rickie Smith out of the throttle early, and the first one down is a 585. That is Marcus Birt. So he'll go to the number 1 spot for now. Jason Lee goes 587.6, 246. Stan Shelton 599 at 241 over there in lane number 3, and Rickie Smith just kind of coasted across at the 896. You mentioned everybody kind of pre-staged,
yeah,
and then nobody really wanted to stage, and the reaction times suffered there. For the fans out there who don't watch Pro Mod but maybe follow the NHRA and saw 2 weeks ago out there in Las Vegas, we had obviously some staging issues come up in top fuel that led to a timeout. We also, in alcohol qualifying, had a situation where 2 of the 4 cars didn't get in.